So what makes a professional engineer? A professional engineer is the one who do self-learning, because the books are very old. What books you are studying, Kurmi, right, Jain, they're all written 40, 50 years ago. No, they're fundamentals, but they are not going to take you anywhere. You need to have self-learning. You need to be aware what's happening other side. You just go to college and take books and read read for exams and get certificate, BTech, MTech, PhD, and you do not have your self-learning, so you cannot become a professional engineer. The second is the creative thinking. You must think creatively. It means what? Not a distraction, positive. If I design this product, what is going to happen? Is it really going to help the society, the betterment of condition of the people? So your creativity should be in this. And the third aspect is the critical thinking. If I design this, is there any intentional harm, or is there any unexpected problems coming? This is called the critical thinking. If you design a car, think critically where it can fail. If you design an app, think critically where it can fail. If you are designing a nuclear power plant, think where it can fail. If you have a gas plant, you are a maintenance engineer of a plant where you have very dangerous gases, like you have seen recently what happened in the States, gas leaks. So if you are a maintenance engineer, you are responsible. And you should think critically that what can go wrong and how do I protect? Not just take paycheck every month and go home. Because of your one negligence, one error, you can cause people suffocate and die. That was happened in Bhopal. Bhopal gas leak was one of the worst disaster in the world. Nowhere in the world people have died because of the failure of maintenance engineering. The gas was stored in Bhopal. I know most of this generation may not be knowing, but I have witnessed. I was in engineering when this was happened, Bhopal gas. It was a methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide is the most poisonous gas, and it is used for manufacturing fertilizers. And maintenance engineer failed to protect because they did not think critically. What are the safety issues? How many safety levels they can create? The disaster happened. So critical thinking is very important for a professional engineer. And over and above, ethics. Ethics means if you think there is something wrong, you should be the one who should raise hand. You should become a whistleblower. You have everything, but if you do not have ethics, you can't become a professional engineer. Rather, you can become a bank employee. So now we're coming back to the challenge of our engineers, 80% unemployable, because it's not your fault. It's the whole system fault. The system is not creating you as competent as other countries. At the same time, you have the responsibility to get unemployability eradicated. You can do it on your own. So I never explained about this hunar. Hunar means, so we have certain assumption we made. H means I want to harbor, we want to harbor unemployed graduates and prepare them for employment at affordable cost. That is one of the prime motive of Hunar. Harbor means bring, like now we have 100 students coming for this every day. I am really thankful to you. That's enough. Even these 100 becomes the professional engineers in future. And maybe after 20 years later, you say, hey, Abdul Sayed, he told us this, I'm doing this, and I become a professional engineer. I'll be very happy and thankful. U means unite stakeholders. This is what very important. The college, the industry, and society need to be working together. So I'm talking about today only society, how the engineers are going to make a difference. So you have to work with the society. This is very important. Most of the innovations for the society, not for you and me. And means navigate students to project-based competency. The skills are only possible to gain through making your hands dirty. Making your hands dirty. So one of the difference between the Indian engineers and other engineers, if you take the percentage, the engineers come out from, say, Canada, US, they're ready to work. But unfortunately, in India, we are not ready to work. 80% are not ready to work. So we need to have these skills ready to work. This is what we were doing, goal setting, understanding the employer, understanding the product, what skills you need to make this product. A, attract best industrial trainers. Now we are part of this, and you are going to have at least 10 webinars in this month from industry veterans who are really working as professional engineers, and they share with you what are they doing and with their case studies. Or reach industry and society to facilitate the employment. So in the future, in fact, we would like to go and tell, like I work with TCS, Tata, there are so many contacts I have. I would like to go and tell my ex-employers that, hey, we are doing this kind of training, employability skill development in Hunar. So these are my students. Go and take them. They have been trained. They have been motivated to choose their career. So this is the next step. So we want to reach industry and tell that Hunar students have been trained and mentored by professional engineers, and they are willing to learn and ready for work. So this is one of the things we want to do. So Hunar in Hindi means skill, but Hunar, as per what you're seeing, so these are the aims of Hunar. So as a Hunar, we would like to have a model. In fact, I'm doing a research on how to improve employability skills of rural engineering colleges in India, where there are plenty of staff, trained staff, no projects, no employers go there, no industry internships. So this is one of my research topic, and I'm working for last 6 months. And I'm working with one of the best institute in US, MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So one of the executive director of MIT, I'm working with him. He's my supervisor. And what you're seeing, the Hunar, which is definitely a unique model we are trying to work. So we are trying to develop a new model for employability skill development. It is the reason we said Hunar Engineering School for Employability. So we don't want to give just certificates. We want to make you ready for the employment career through goal setting, project-based learning, and teaching you some ethics, your roles and responsibilities as engineer. So there are many ways you can do or develop your employability skills for the society. And the chart, take charge No one is going to tell you, except few like me, who do not have any interest, a hidden interest. But you are the one who is going to make a change. For that, you have to take charge. You take charge of your career. So take charge. I will share this with you after this model, and start working and thinking about it. Definitely, it will take you.
Follow